What a day at track and field once again. The Raven was flying at 800 meters and also closing things out in the 4x400. It was a very, very close competition, as you can see on the men's side. And on the women's side, the third-ranked Ducks just edged out Penn State. Washington acquitted themselves very, very well indeed. But a total, guys, of 8 meet records in this one. What a day at track and field.
In the men's 110 hurdles, Devin Allen gets out to a great start. His first race at Hayward Field since 2014 after suffering a knee injury in football. Clips a couple hurdles, not the cleanest race in the world for him, but still good enough for a meet record as he continues to round out into shape for this 2016 outdoor season.
A lot of debris, but that was one of, again, 8 meet records with Jordan Kent, Tom Feuer, and Paul Sunderland as we look back. And then over to the women's 100-meter dash.
Well, there's a way to get a meet record, and sometimes you can get one without a great start, as Washington right here. Fantastic start in lane 3. Finishes out this race very, very strong. Clips it at the tape. Another young sprinter emerging for the Ducks.
The records just keep on falling, this time in the men's 800 meters.
Well, this is Penn State's big 1-2 combination. Brandon Kidder, who earlier this season broke the indoor collegiate record for 1,000 meters, almost led this wire to wire, but then watch Isaiah Harris come on at the end and nip Robert Ford of USC. So 16 points for Penn State and another meet record for Kidder.
The conditions were absolutely perfect in the low 60s. The sun came out about midway through the meet. And then we move on for yet another meet record in the women's 400 hurdles.
And Jade Stepter of USC, who's had a marvelous season, including a collegiate dual meet record in the 400, runs the 400-meter hurdles today and was brilliant all through the race.
So Jade Stepter wins it for USC. And then we came down to the 4x400. We knew it would be a battle between USC and the University of Oregon, and it was for each and every leg of the race. And then at the very end, not to get ahead too far, but Raven Rogers got the baton, and this was crucial. A little bit of a bobble, a little bit of an awkward exchange caught USC some real estate.
And these little mistakes like this will give up half a second to a second. When you look at how close this race ended up being, as Raven Rogers, the 800-meter specialist, was able to reel in the competition at the end, you see where that baton mishap can cost you the race sometimes. And for the Ducks and Trojans, very similar to the 2015 Pac-12 conference meet, it all came down to the 4x4 at the end.
And this place was absolutely roaring. It helps to run at home, and of course this will be the site once again of the NCAA championships. A record-setting day here in Eugene. The list just kept growing and growing and growing. And not to be forgotten, the women's 3,000 meters steeplechase. Charlotte Prouse from Washington, 800 meters, Brandon Kidder, as we showed you, but just a marvelous day for track and field here in Eugene. Thank you for joining us on our wrap-up coverage at pac-12.com. Yeah, the Ducks. It's the Ducks. They were all good. See ya.